Hello, welcome to Mindful with Diabetes. I'm your host, Evan Soroka, certified yoga therapist and fellow type 1 diabetic. This week's episode is an important one: personal strength and willpower and self-discipline. It doesn't sound like fun, but guess what? It actually can be a really fun experience to learn how to say, I have had enough, or to not react to a number that you're seeing on the screen. Oh, 220. I just had lunch. I have had enough insulin. I'm not going to take any more. See what I mean? So it's about creating space, always with yoga, space in the mind, space in the body, but also space with diabetes. It's like being able to look at a donut and then have the space between you and your desire for the donut and say, I don't need it. Or to say, I see this donut, and I'm using a donut because this is like the thing that I will never allow myself to have. And I want it, and I'm going to have it, and I'm going to savor it, and I'm going to enjoy it, and there won't be any judgment after the fact. Okay, so these are just healthy examples of what self-discipline would mean if you're living with diabetes. It's about having choice over the impulse. We're always battling with the survival instinct, especially if we're experiencing a low glucose experience where we're shaky, we're ravenously hungry, we feel like we're under an enormous amount of survival pressure to eat something, that our physical, like that physical feeling overrides all mental cognition of what is right, what is wrong, what is enough, what is too much. So if you can create a space between yourself and what you're doing, it gives you a lot more sovereignty or choice in your diabetes care. So last week we talked about Ujjayi breath, how to breathe properly. If you haven't seen it, just pause this video right now. Go back to last week. It's really quick, teaching you how to practice Ujjayi. This week is about utilizing that breath, and I'll give you a short practice for it so that you can develop your willpower, your strength via the breath. What happens is we start to regulate the nervous system, calm our heart rate and improve our heart rate variability, and this also helps to activate and stimulate the prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is the part of your brain that is responsible for all of your decision-making processes. Sounds good? Let's practice. I'm going to put a little timer on for 5 minutes, and we'll start the practice of building willpower and self-discipline. Please close your eyes. And for the first minute here, I'd like you just to breathe smoothly. You can apply some of that Ujjayi valving that we learned in the throat. So as you're breathing, sense the feeling of breath. On inhale, the chest expands. On exhale, the abdomen draws in and up, the lungs empty. Just breathe smoothly, continuously, without trying too hard, but also not trying at all. And observe there's a specific feeling as you breathe. There's a feeling of inhale, there's a feeling of exhale. Just let your mind follow that feeling of your breath and relax. Relax all seeking. Let your mind move in. And you're going to find just a comfortable rate here. I would say like 50% of your maximum. And now for the next minute or so, slowly and progressively lengthen your exhalation. The inhale will stay the same. Just start to tap into the exhale and feel that the exhale originates in your belly. And although you feel the sound of your breath in your throat, your exhale starts below your navel. And there's a contraction of the abdominals, the diaphragm lifts, the lungs empty. If it's helpful to you, you can count the seconds. And if you're straining at all, I'm going to recommend that you purse your lips and like you're blowing out a candle, you're just going to exhale out the mouth in lieu of the ujjayi in the throat like this. Inhale happens naturally. Each time your body exhales, feel a deep letting go, deep releasing, a letting go of any anxiety, tension, hurry. The key word is that hurry and immediacy. It virtually leaves your whole body and mind, and what is left when your body inhales is a feeling of space, open, spacious presence. There's nothing to strive for, nowhere to arrive, just to be in this peaceful, long exhale. If any tension arises in your exhale, it feels like you're straining to exhale. Purse your lips and like you're blowing out a candle, breathe out the mouth. Now continue to follow your breath with your awareness. And what that means is let your mind watch the breath. So the mind has something to focus on. And although the breath at first might not seem like that exciting, the more you relax your mind, let go of all effort, soon you'll find that the breath trains the mind to follow it. Time went by pretty fast. So just notice as you come back to some normal breathing. Just take a few breaths here before you come back. If you feel a little different, if there's more space in the mind, more space between you and the action or the reaction, that you feel a sense of inward presence, but also a calm, a stable calm, that you're safe, you're okay, you're fine, and that all the sensations that go along with diabetes, the highs, the lows, the ups and the downs, the good days, the bad days, they're just par for the course. You, your essence of you, this is what remains essential and infinite. Thank you for joining me this week. Try it regularly, 5 minutes a day. I don't know about you, but I feel different. I feel more calm, more me, more at one. Keep checking it out. Leave your comments below. I'd love to know your experiences with this 5-minute practice, and look forward to next week's Mindful with Diabetes. Namaste.